Early in the season, that second loss can be a dagger. Both Mojave and Legacy looking to avoid that tonight. To Mojave High School we go for some Thursday night action. Pick it up late in the first quarter. Scoreless game. Casey Hughes breaks through the first line of defense. The C's open up and he takes advantage, rushing in from 78 yards for the score and an early 7-0 Legacy lead. We go to the second quarter now. Same score. Legacy on the attack again. Crazy sequence here. Ball ends up on the ground. Elijah Smoot picks it up, takes advantage. He heads the other way down the field. 89-yard fumble recovery for the score. Extra point no good. It cuts the lead down to 7-6. With under 2 minutes to go, though, the guy who fumbled that football to Michael Walker gets some redemption, gets the interception. That puts an end to the Mojave drive. Legacy goes into the half with a 7-6 lead. Early in the third, some deja vu. Here's Hughes once again breaking through that first line of defense. This one good for 65 yards, 14-6 Legacy lead. But Mojave stays in the game with some defense. Next Legacy possession, Lorenzo Guerrero comes up with the big-time sack. Eventually Mojave gets the ball back. But then Legacy, play Simon says, answers back with some defense of their own. Ball tipped at the line of scrimmage. Damian Robinson Stallings right there for the interception. Gets a nice return on the other way. And that leads to this. Everybody thinking run. Instead, it's a weak side play action pass. Devin Williams to a wide open Aaron Spade. 15-yard score. 21-6 Legacy lead. But in the fourth quarter, nice drive here by Mojave. Here is Smoot getting a 16-yard run, and it's looking good for the Rattlers. On the very next play, here's Ty Flanagan looking like he's going to cross the goal line. Instead, the ball comes loose. That's a fumble. Legacy recovers. Now imagine what kind of a different game that would have been if the Rattlers were able to punch that in. Eventually, that leads to this. Dagger on the other end. Another big play breaking through that first line of defense. Walker scores from 68 yards out for the score. Legacy goes on to win it 27-6, your final score.
The break-in, it came from the offensive line. I told them as long as they block good, we're going to make sure we get down the field because our running back coach is always on us at practice. Make sure we're doing everything right in our drills, and came out in the show tonight.
We hope to get to the second level on almost every play, and they did that tonight, and we made some big runs. Of course, we have some good athletes too, so they made plays.
We stay with high school football Friday night. We'll be at the big matchup between Palo Verde at Green Valley. Stay with mylvsports.com for all your local prep and UNLV highlights.